matchup of the night in women's college basketball was the South Carolina Gamecocks at the Tennessee Lady Volunteers. The game got away from the Lady Volunteers in the second quarter. South Carolina outscored them 22-12. I felt like the big issue that happened in the second quarter was the shot selection taken by the Volunteers. They do that, the substitution in waves, and I think sometimes when you do that, it it's difficult to stop that those shots that are taken where there's no pass, just one pass, and I think that was the issue for the Lady Volunteers. I like their style, I like their press, I like that they want to wear a team down, and I think that played a big role in them being able to come back in the second half. But I think that wave up substitution made it very difficult for them to really stop the bad shot selection that was happening. And the shots that were being taken were shots where at times they were not looking at the rim and the shot was being just thrown up. Overall, the Lady Volunteers were 3 for 26 from the 3 point line, so obviously that plays a big role in the outcome of that game. 11.5% from the 3 point line is obviously not going to get it done. But I do like their style. I do think that their style of basketball could play a significant role in the tournament, especially if they're hitting the 3 point shot. If they're hitting the 3 point shot and they're pressing and they can wear you out with those substitutions where they can keep doing that, that could play dividends come the NCAA tournament. But South Carolina was just way too much tonight. They shot the ball well, especially in the second half. Second quarter, I'm sorry. They hit the corner three a couple of times, and they just finished. And so they won the second and third quarters, 22-12 and 22-13. They lost the first quarter 14-13 and the fourth quarter 24-13. So again, the midway point is what made the difference in that game. But I think that the Lady Volunteers style can be problematic for teams in the NCAA tournament and the SEC tournament. But again, the issue with when you do those mass substitutions is that you can lose control of the game and you can shoot yourself out of the game. So that was the main factor I felt in that game as to why the outcome was the way that it was.